Isaac.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Mr. Honor.
Nice to see you.
Isaac's 13 and he's going to be an 8th grader and he's Clifford's brother.
Oh, great.
So yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of your brothers. It's wonderful to see him.
Who is
Big fan of your pops, too. Good man.
Now that said, Isaac has some questions for you and this is totally Isaac.
Yeah.
You go ahead. We're just going to put it in your face.
Okay, I'm actually filming this for YouTube too. So I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. So first off, I know we haven't had a budget for a while, and then it was just this big, utter commotion, and then
That's a good term for it.
and then we finally get a budget, and it's super anticlimactic. It's just 6 months. Do you know why this is?
You know what? We haven't had a balanced budget in the 25 years I've studied the numbers. And that's a big problem. You know, when we don't have balanced budgets, we're spending money that we don't have, we're borrowing. And that scares away employers and job creators. And that takes money, when we borrow, that's money that we have to pay back. That money can't go to our human services, that can't go to our schools. So changing that's hard. Changing that culture where we don't have balanced budgets ever, getting them to say, look, let's not sign an unbalanced budget. Let's not do that anymore. Let's only spend the money we have. That's a big culture change. It's been a little hard to make that change happen, but we'll get there. It'll be good.
Oh, okay. Do you like have maybe an estimate of when we'll get a budget, or do you think by this point it's just a lost cause?
Never say that. Never lost cause. We believe in the future of Illinois. We got the hardest working people in America. We've got the best agriculture in America, the best location of any state. We'll be booming once we get balanced budgets and we get reforms to help create more jobs and protect our taxpayers and put our money in our schools and our human services, not in the government bureaucracy. We're going to have a strong, healthy state. That's what I'm working for.
Governor, let's talk veto session. Only 6 days in November and 1 day in December here. Took 366 days to get a stopgap budget done. Do you have any confidence you can get a full budget when there's pension reform and the funding runs out at the end of December?
Well, you know what? I'm very optimistic. I think that the legislature will come back after the general election. They've indicated, the leaders have, that once we get through the election period, we can focus on getting the people's business done. We'll have a period of time, the lame duck session between the elections and January, 12th, or whenever they come back into the newly seated General Assembly. We get an opportunity to take some very difficult votes. Getting a balanced budget, getting structural reform is difficult because some special interest groups won't like that. But I believe we'll get it done, and between now and then I'll be working with members of both sides of the aisle, crafting legislation and getting ready to do those votes after the November 8th election.
Governor, this is your second state fair. Do you use this as hitting reset? Last year revenues were down, admission was down, you had some controversy with the managers. Is this your chance to start new and pay people and enjoy the actual fair?
This fair is one of the greatest institutions anywhere in Illinois. It is phenomenal. I love the fair, love the parade tonight. Hope all your viewers come out, celebrate with the parade. This is an opportunity to celebrate everything that's great about Illinois. Our agriculture, our farm families, our hard-working men and women, young people. This fair is about, the theme this year is called Producing Our Future, and the future of Illinois, our children, our grandchildren, and agriculture, which is the bedrock, the foundation of our economic prosperity. This fair is going to be a lot of fun, and I believe it's going to be very successful.
Governor,
It's about the future, but the future is on the line for a lot of these people right now. I mean, the social services are still in dire straits. Education, you've gotten some more money, but there's still questions about higher ed. How do you separate the two and celebrate Illinois when there are very real problems?
Well, we've always had challenges in Illinois, going back for many decades. We can still celebrate all that's wonderful. We've got the hardest working people in America. We've got every advantage going for us. We've never had balanced budgets that I can find. And getting that culture to change and actually have balanced budgets is hard. It's taken longer than it should, but I believe we'll get there. Once we show financial discipline, and once we get structural reform to get some of the regulatory burden off of our job creators, and make sure that our money is not sucked up in a large, expensive government bureaucracy, but goes to our most vulnerable families and goes to our schools, very importantly, I believe we have all the foundation set for a booming economy, much more opportunity for everyone in Illinois, and the best schools in America. And that's what we're working to accomplish. Expensive government bureaucracy, but goes to our most vulnerable families and goes to our schools, very importantly. I believe we have all the foundation set for a booming economy, much more opportunity for everyone in Illinois, and the best schools in America. And that's what we're working to accomplish.
Governor, to build on Isaac's questions, and he acted independently. You
You have a future in media.
You've had 13-year-olds in your life, so. But with the lack of a budget, not paying bills, etc. We still have a fair, and some people are going to have a problem with that. How would you respond?
They say the fair is a wonderful time to celebrate. We can always find time to celebrate what's wonderful about our great state of Illinois. This is home. Home is something we work hard to protect and make a future that's prosperous, produce a great future. That's what this fair is about, and this is the time for all of us to come together and celebrate.
New guys running it, how's it going to be different with the new guys this year than with the folks who only lasted not quite a year last year?
Well, I think we've got a great team. One of the things we're really focused on is getting a fair foundation. Hopefully we'll get that passed. I've been a little frustrated that the General Assembly hasn't passed that bill. We have many agricultural companies that are based in Illinois or want to support agriculture and farm families in Illinois. We should give them a vehicle, a venue to be able to donate so taxpayers don't have to come out of pocket, and we can actually improve the fairgrounds. I love the fairgrounds. They're beautiful, but many of the buildings have been allowed to deteriorate over the last 20 years. We need to invest in there, and we're going to push hard to get that fair foundation done.
That's something you could do by executive order.
Okay. Are we done now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you in a bit.
See you tomorrow.